We're going to start with something very exciting.
Yes.
It was spoken about in PMQs yesterday. The first of this year MP to launch a Christmas single. This was the question that was put to the Prime Minister in the House of Commons yesterday.
Today, question 3, but who knows, next week I could be #1 in the charts. Yeah. As the first MP this year to bring out a Christmas single, will the Prime Minister join me in thanking my musical collaborator, the hugely talented Mal Pope, and everyone involved with this year's Everyone Deserves hamper campaign? Like our song says, there's a reason for the season, and everyone deserves a Christmas.
Couldn't agree more, and we're thrilled that Carolyn Harris, MP, for Neath and Swansea East, joins us this morning to talk a little bit about the campaign and also the Christmas single. Congratulations on the single.
Yes.
How are you feeling about the run-up to be Christmas #1, Carolyn?
I mean, Ben, I'm so excited. I'm just worried about Christmas Day and Top the Pops. Well, I need something to cook lunch for my husband.
So how and why did the single come about, Carolyn?
Well, the single came about because since 2016, we've been providing hampers for families in my constituency and 4 others who, for whatever reason, need support at this time of the year, including people who may be in hospital or prenatal babies, or they may have family in hospice, or there may be financial problems. So we started doing the hampers, and my great friend Mal Pope, who is talented, unlike me, he always sings a song. And he said to me this year, if we're going to do a Christmas single, then you've got to sing it with me. Because we were in school together. So I've been married to Ace Joseph since I was 3 years of age. And I did. And then Ed Davey came out with a single, and I just felt I needed to up my game and get into PMQs.
So you're not the only frustrated pop star in the House of Commons, because Ed Davies launched one as well, which is all about young carers, another absolutely fantastic and vital campaign as well to raise awareness for them.
Yeah.
I think one of the things I was so heartened to hear, though, Carolyn, you had after you spoke about it in the House of Commons and people talking about it, you've had a huge response, haven't you?
Well, it was phenomenal, Ben. And we had hospices who I didn't know existed come forward and say, could they have some hampers? And other organisations have come forward and said, can they have hampers? Of course, we're willing to provide that. But the icing on the cake really was when I had a phone call from a gentleman who wishes to remain anonymous and said, I just love what you're doing. Can I help? And I said, yeah, sure. Give him the bank account details of the charity. Yeah. And a wonderful man deposited 25,000. So we are now able to actually help so many more families this year because of that one generous donation. So everyone deserves a Christmas, and that gentleman made sure more people get one.
Yeah, the Christmas spirit is alive and kicking.
Absolutely right.
What do you want to accomplish, Carolyn? What do you actually want to do?
What do I want to do? I want to make sure that nobody ever goes without food, and nobody ever goes without knowing that other people care about them. And I just think being an MP and the platform that gave me has enabled me to do that over the last 9 years. And we've been doing the hampers now for quite a while, since 2016. And we've helped tens of thousands of people, even if it's only a selection box or an Easter egg, because we do them at Easter as well. And in the summer we feed kids. And it's not the normal thing an MP does, but I came into politics to help other people and to be their voice. And I lost my own son in 1989 when he was 8, and wanted to do something as a legacy for him. So a little bit of it is that as well, that, I need to know that I've done something. Some good have come out from my personal tragedy. And this is all part and parcel of that.
Well, it's just magical to watch it happen, Carolyn, because clearly you are helping a lot of people get a hamper and have a wonderful Christmas when perhaps they might not have. Thank you for doing that, and also just showing what MPs can do when they're given a chance to make a difference. It is really, really great. A lot of the time we get bogged down with sort of the minutiae of politics, and it's not always the best headlines, but this is one that we can all cheer. So happy Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you for that.
And to the person who donated £25,000 as well.
It is something, isn't it, Nick? We give our politicians a hard time, and we know politicians like Carolyn are just trying to do the best for their community.
Oh, good on her. Fantastic.
And to be able to do something like this at some of year.
I'd like to see a complete role reversal. I'd like to see Adele become Chancellor of the Exchequer. I think we should do it because the money she's... Oh, Taylor Swift. Yeah. Why can't we have Taylor Swift as Chancellor of the Exchequer? Think of the money she'd bring in.
She's been pretty handy to our economy over the summer, to be fair.
Yeah.
She's done a fair bit.